Alrighty, hello everybody. Hello, and welcome to the show, as they say. Yeah, today is Sunday, January 27th, 2019, and ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to what will be the conclusion, finally, of my Leon side run through Resident Evil 2 on hardcore difficulty. It was not easy, but we are very fastly approaching the end of the game. In fact, last night, someone who was on stream said I had about 50 minutes left, and I played for about another 20-30 minutes, but then I died and lost all that progress. The good news is now I kind of know what I'm doing, so I should be able to turbo through that part of the game, I think, without much difficulty. So we'll see how it goes. But it looks like we are going to finish up Leon today and then switch over to Claire and start up a Claire side playthrough and go from there. Alright, and yes, I will be playing Claire on hardcore, but from what I'm hearing from people who have already beaten the game or are already playing the game on hardcore with Claire as Claire side B, because that's what it is. Once you play with Leon on side A, meaning the first campaign, then Claire's considered side B. Apparently Claire's is much easier. Apparently she gets better weapons, and it's just a much easier run through with her. So that's good. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, I'm excited. The final 4-hour major stream here after 3 straight days of content to finish up Leon, alright? So it will be 4+ hours of Resident Evil 2 today. I want to say thanks to all of you who have joined me the past couple of days for the pretty much marathon of gameplay that I've done of this game. And also to those who have watched on YouTube. It is much appreciated. And also to those who've contributed. Contributions for the past few days have been very, very generous. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Now, let's talk. Tonight, there will not be a second stream. Tonight, I got some personal stuff to do. I basically could give you a laundry list of stuff that I have to do tonight. It's not very interesting stuff. I don't think you're really interested in what I'll be doing tonight. It's just not game-related stuff at all. Okay? Tomorrow, I'll be back with double streams. Now, here's the deal, everyone. All right? I have 3 options for tomorrow. All right, 3. So here's what I would like to do. Propose those options to you. And I think what I'm going to do is do a poll on Twitter overnight to determine what I play tomorrow. All right. So here's your options for Monday, the 28th of January. Number 1, I could continue on with Resident Evil 2 and do another marathon day of it where I'll just do Claire's campaign and see how far I can get in it. That's option number 1. Okay. However, I am aware that there is a group of people who like the variety of my streams, and seeing that it's been all Resident Evil 2 for 3 straight days, they're getting burnt out, and basically they're like, man, I would really like some variety here, right? So, option number 2 would be to split the day, alright? The first stream would still be Resident Evil 2, and it would be Claire's campaign, 4 hours of progress, and then the second stream would be 2 hours of chill Minecraft fun. So that would definitely split up the content between more tense Resident Evil 2 hardcore gameplay and then some chill stuff at night, okay? So that's option number 2. Now, option number 3 would be to completely cut out Resident Evil 2. No Resident Evil 2 on Monday, all right? What would it be instead? Well, then probably I would do some Black Ops 4 multiplayer as my main gameplay stream, and then I would still probably do Minecraft as the nighttime stream. Okay? So those are the options. All Resident Evil 2, or a split between Resident Evil 2 and Minecraft, or Black Ops 4 multiplayer and Minecraft. Alright? So there you go. I don't know what you guys want. What I will do, like I said, I'll probably do a poll on Twitter tonight, and whatever is voted for, I may go with tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow is uncertain. We'll see how today goes. We'll see how tonight goes with the poll, and we'll go from there. That will determine Monday's gameplay streams. All right. Tuesday, Kingdom Hearts 3 releases. I'll be playing it all day long on stream. A full day of Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay. Okay. So we'll see how that goes as well. And then on Wednesday, again, I'm kind of leaving it into your hands. What I want to see is how you guys react to Kingdom Hearts 3 on Tuesday. If everyone really likes it and wants to see me keep going, then maybe I'll do another full day of Kingdom Hearts 3 on Wednesday. If not, then maybe what I'll do is split the day and do the first half is Kingdom Hearts and the second half is Resident Evil 2. Okay? So I'll leave it. I'll play it by ear. We'll leave it in your hands. We'll see what happens. And that'll determine what Wednesday is. All right? Okay. Thursday is my day off for the week. So I will not be live streaming this Thursday at all. This coming Friday, again, dependent on how people reacted to the stuff this week, will determine what it's going to be. More than likely, it's going to be a balance between Kingdom Hearts and Resident Evil 2, but it's going to be determined by, you know, your feedback. Do you want to see more of one or the other, etc. Then this coming weekend will be determined by the same things, but what I would like to do is start to mix back in the chill gameplay. All right, so maybe that weekend I'll start doing a session of Black Ops 4 Blackout, right? That kind of stuff. Now, you may have noticed, pretty much, in the entirety of the week, I did not mention Dark Souls. That's because, as I told all of you, when I started the Dark Souls run last week, it's a downtime game. It's very much meant to be a game that's going to fill time between all the new releases. So, no, I'm not going to be dropping everything and playing Dark Souls when I already have multiple new releases that I'm tackling. We've already seen Dark Souls 3 times before, and even though the Magic Run has been a lot of fun, I'd rather focus on the new releases for now, and then eventually we'll probably go back to Dark Souls after the new releases are over. However, keep in mind, on the 15th of February, there's 3 more new releases. So we have to get through Kingdom Hearts 3 and Resident Evil 2 by then, and I don't know, you know, how long it's going to take. We'll have to see. All right. So that's the deal, guys. That's what you can expect for the next week or two. And I'm excited for all this stuff. I know you guys are too. I love new release time. I do. It's very fun. And I've noticed tons of new viewers on the streams that normally wouldn't be here because it's a new release. That's excellent. And I want to say, if you're one of those viewers, thank you. It's always good to see people come back to the streams, especially those who've been away for a while. Maybe because there haven't been anything new since like November. And to see you swing back and hang out with me is much appreciated. Okay? All right. So, what else? Well, the one thing I haven't mentioned is that special retrospective event that I'm going to still be doing. We can't schedule it till we see what's going on with Resident Evil and Kingdom Hearts. Like, for example, if Resident Evil 2 looks like it's going to end within the next week and we finish up the Clear Side B run, then I could say, okay, maybe now we can schedule in a day to do the event, but I don't want to schedule it in and then, you know, have it hinder the new releases or whatever. So it's going to happen, don't worry, but as of exactly when, I can't tell you yet, okay? All right. So, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to cover before we get into the standard stuff, like the plugs, etc. I guess the only other thing I'll bring up today on pre-stream is reminiscing a little bit. Someone sent me a picture, a screen capture of my old DSPGaming channel when it had just launched in 2010. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, back then things were great. Like, you could have a custom background on YouTube that made your channel look amazing. You could have a blog kind of running on your main page showing you you could post them and say, here's the videos that are coming up, here's the games I'm going to be playing, here's a schedule of games that I'll be playing. You could like videos and immediately people would see that you liked a video and they would go check out that video. Basically, your YouTube channel page back in the day, and we're talking like 2010, would be a social media hub. This is where people would go to be in the know about you as a content creator. I want to know what Phil's going to be working on. I want to know what Phil's working on now. I want to know what else Phil is doing on YouTube, like what videos he's liking. I want to hear his thoughts on stuff, and he posts up stuff about this. The page was good. And they used to actually have what were called daily achievements, where every day it would tell you if you're like the most viewed in a certain category. And regularly, under gaming, under comedy, under just channels in general, I was the top most viewed, or at least I'd be like in the top 20 most viewed on a daily basis back when the channel pages worked properly and were you know, set up to look nice and everything. Like, I had one of the nicest ones for gaming, and people used to compliment me, used to come by. It was a place to hang out, honestly. It was a place to hang out and basically just kind of enjoy yourself. Now, you go to a YouTube channel page, it looks like a textbook page. There's no color, there's no background. You can't post up any useful information whatsoever. All you can pretty much do is post up playlists. And I hate to say it, a lot of people don't even use the playlists anymore. They really don't. Because YouTube has destroyed the website so many times over the years and just made it worse and worse and worse with every change they made, that now most people just look at new videos. They just subscribe to a channel and just stare at their subscriber feed and hope that the videos show up. That's all they do. They've actually given up on using channel pages and given up on using any kind of creativity on the site. I just wait for new videos to appear in my inbox because the website's such a piece of shit that I don't even, trust it to go try to look at anything else. Okay? It just stinks because I used to really feel that was the place to go. Like, if you wanted to hang out with me and know what I was up to or whatever, that was where I had a lot of interaction with my viewers, was right there on my channel page. And that was completely and utterly lost. And after that, it was like, well, I guess I could talk to you in videos, but it's not a guarantee everyone will always watch a video. Well, I guess I could post up on Twitter, but it's not a guarantee everyone will see what I post up on Twitter. And since then, I kind of lost direct contact with that. I really felt whenever I put something up on my channel page, boom, instantly everyone knew about it. You know what I mean? But not anymore. Now there's nothing like that. So, pretty lame that YouTube just repeatedly over the years got worse and worse and worse. All right. Anyway, let's now get to the plug segment. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy my daily live streams, all right, and you like everything that I do, in regards to putting the videos up on DSPGaming on YouTube, etc., and you want to see me continue to be able to do this and keep what I got, meaning stay in my nice office here and everything, there are many ways that you can contribute and help out. You could pledge to my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidefil, which I would like to say we had a new patron this morning. So thank you to the new person who pledged to Patreon. When you pledge to my Patreon, not only are you directly helping me, obviously, to afford everything, but you're also earning personal perks. Depending on how much you contribute, you earn a personal perk that will get you something back for it. Give it a look, patreon.com/darksidefil for all the details. Okay. Then, if you would like to get some cool merch, you can check out my Teespring store, where I sell cool t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, fun stuff, all branded with, DSP Gaming or Darkside Phil. And if you enjoy all that stuff and you'd like a cool collectible, and you buy one, I get something out of it. Obviously, it helps me out, and you get something really cool. I own a bunch of this merch, by the way, and I couldn't tell you how good it is. Like, I have a shirt now. I've owned it for 2 years. The damn thing hasn't worn out a bit, and I wear it a lot, all right? So please consider buying something from my Teespring store, all right? The link's been here on the pre-stream, but I'll just give it a verbal read. Teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. Now, if you're here live on the stream and you would like a shout out during today's stream, you can get one if you either cheer, sub, or tip during the stream. I will give you a verbal shout out, all right? However, we have new criteria for the stream stats leaderboard. If you look above, okay, if you give the top cheer or top tip of the day, I'm going to put you up on the leaderboard, but it's first come, first serve, and no ties. Meaning, let's say, for example, you're the first person to do a 50-bit cheer today. You'll make it up on the leaderboard, but then if someone else does 50 bits, I'll still give them a verbal shout out, but they're not going to get up on the leaderboard. Someone would have to do a 51-bit cheer or higher in order to get up there. Same thing with tips. I did a $5 tip. Well, if someone else does a $5 tip, they don't get up there. You need to do above a $5 tip to get on the leaderboard, okay? Fair enough. So, there you go. As you guys know, cheering, subbing, and tipping, they all help me out, and I appreciate that. I do. Cheering and subbing help me long-term. Tipping helps me short-term. Right now, folks, because of the time of the month, tipping me is the best way to go if you really want to contribute and help me the most, all right? Reason being, when you tip me, I get those funds right away, and they actually allow me to get the funds to do things, such as, for example, buy Kingdom Hearts 2, which I'm actually going to do tonight. I'm going to buy it tonight so that it preloads on my PS4. But they also allow me to do things like help pay the bills. And all my bills are going to be coming due in the next 2 weeks, the early weeks of February. So tipping me right now helps me more than ever because those funds can go straight to the bill. So please consider tipping me. If you're going to contribute at all today, that's the best way to go. Thanks to anyone who has tipped me. in the last, couple of weeks. You guys have helped me out tremendously affording games and the like. And, anything else that you contribute will be going towards the bills. Fair enough? All right. There you go. So, I guess we will now get to shout-outs, everyone. Let's get to shout-outs for those who have contributed. Sound good? All right. So, first of all, overnight we had a couple people who contributed, which is always appreciated when I'm not broadcasting. People keeping me in mind is pretty awesome. We got Xbox One is garbage. Tipped me $1 overnight and said, was just watching your pre-stream. You got a question about the Super Bowl. Let's fucking go, Patriots. Everyone hates us. I love it. 4 Super Bowls in 5 years. Let's go, baby. Yeah, it's certainly a good time to be a fan of the Patriots. I mean, they have been top of the league in American football for the last many years, like 5 years straight, right? That's an accomplishment. That is an accomplishment. Although a lot of people have issue with this team, for various reasons. I guess we'll see. But will they win or will the Rams win? I don't know. I really don't follow sports. Don't care less. I really just couldn't care. But, well, I guess for anyone who's a fan of the Pats or the Rams, good luck. It's coming up in a week or two here, right? I think it is. Also, Infinite55 did a 300-bit cheer overnight. Thank you, Infinite. Oh, that is actually important to bring up, everybody. So today is the last day to cheer and get up on the cheering, the leaderboard. If you look above the stream, there's stats there. It's the last day to cheer and get on that leaderboard because that leaderboard will reset overnight. Okay. So, if you would like to get up there for the week and get into one of those top 10 spots, excuse me, now's the time because tomorrow it resets. All right. Just to throw that out there. All right. So now let's start with contributions from today's stream. We start out with Uzi Go Hard, who cheers and said, "Sup, brother? What's up, Uzi? Good to see ya. Thanks for swinging by for the conclusion of Leon and seeing how Claire's campaign starts up. It should be interesting." Padaris just cheers and, "Did you look into VIP badges?" Did I personally have time to look into it last night? No. However, I believe that actually Swaggins linked me to an article explaining them. So I'll have to give that a look when I get a chance. Maybe even tonight, since tonight, even though I'll be paying bills and doing a bunch of personal shit, maybe I'll have a little bit of extra time to look into it. We'll see. Okay. All right. 2-Bar King did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much, 2-Bar King, for the 100-bit cheer. Then Uzi Go Hard did a 200-bit cheer and said, "Should I subscribe?" Well, that's an interesting question. First of all, let's get Uzi Go Hard up here on the leaderboard. Oops. And I will explain the benefits of subscribing to the channel. First of all, if you subscribe to the channel, you're going to get access to all of our very fun emotes. All right. In the last 6 months, we have added a tremendous amount of new emotes. And the bottom line is we actually have the capability to add even more. I think I still have like 9 more emote slots open to add. However, I am not a graphic designer, nor do I have any skill whatsoever in the realm of graphic design. So that being said, I don't have the ability to make new emotes. It's really fan submissions that make it to the streams. And so if anyone ever wants to design a new emote for me, please I'd be happy to just take a look at it and possibly accept it. You can go to the kingofhate.com forums. There's already a thread there for submitting fan art and emotes and stuff like that. And you can post it up in there, or you can email me, darksidephil@hotmail.com. All right. But anyway, you get access to all of them, all those cool emotes. That's number 1. Number 2, you get a cool loyalty badge showing how long you've been a sub. It starts off as a bronze crown, then it turns silver at 3 months, gold at 6 months. At 12 months, it becomes gold encrusted with rubies and emeralds. And then at 2 years, it becomes this cool regal crown, which is really awesome, and people really like it. So, I mean, there you go. And definitely worth it if you're looking for emotes and all kinds of, kind of special things in the chat. Now, the third option is if you pay for the sub, meaning if you do not do an Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime free sub, you don't have to watch advertisements. And typically, I run ad breaks 1 to 2 times a stream, so you would never have to watch those ads. But you have to pay for the sub to get that advantage, all right? So those are the 3 main advantages to subbing. And then, of course, every month I do sub goals. This month was the exception because we had inflated amount of subs, all right? And that inflated amount of subs basically made it impossible for me to see, what was going to happen in regards to subs and the like. Now that we're back down to a normal amount of subs, around 500, that means in February we will be going for sub goals. All right, what will they be? I don't know yet. I'll let you know as we get closer. All right, when we finally hit February, I'll probably think about it, and I'll think of a good goal, to get it going here. All right. Very good. All right. So I received. So should you subscribe, Uzi Go Hard? That's up to you. I mean, there's so many ways to contribute. You can pledge to my Patreon. You could buy some merch from Teespring. You could tip me. There's all these other ways you could contribute as well. The sub option is a good one. If you would like to do it, go right ahead. I hope that the benefits I just described are interesting to you. Okay. All right. And I got an anonymous dollar tip, and he says, hey, Phil, any tips on how to get over an ex? Me and my ex have not been together for over a year, but I still can't get over her. Thanks for your streams. They cheer me up. I mean, I say this all the time. Whenever your mind is bothering you about something in the past, all right, you can't get past it. It keeps bothering you. It could be anything. It could be a relationship. It could be just a bad moment that happened that's haunting you. It could be a mistake that you wish that didn't happen and you want to leave in the past, but you can't get over it, right? You just keep harping on it. It won't leave you alone. For me, what I've found is to focus on the positive things that you do have in life, and or to have hobbies or fun things that can occupy your time and keep your mind off that other stuff. That's what helps, because then you become engrossed in the positive stuff, the productive stuff, and eventually that stupid shit that bothers you is going to go away. You're not going to even care about it or focus on it anymore. You're going to eventually move on to bigger and better things. You know what I mean? And the bottom line is, oh no, here's a relationship that didn't work out or whatever. It's not the end of the world, right? It's not. Bigger, better things are coming, and you just got to be ready for them. Because the bottom line is, if you do dwell too much on the past, then you may miss out on your future. You know what I mean? Like, there may be opportunities, there may be meetings, there may be anything that could happen that you will miss if you're so hyper-focused only on the past that you miss the things right in front of your face. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. I'm not saying forget it and ignore it. What you need to do is learn from it, right? Learn from the past. Always make it so that if something happened and it was something bad in your past, you have to learn from it. Make sure that if there were mistakes that were made, that you don't make them again, that you learn from that experience and you become wiser, all right? A day older means a day wiser. That's kind of your goal every day, to try to become a little bit wiser every day, right? So that being said, don't dwell on it. Move on, do positive stuff. I hope that, you mentioned my streams cheer you up. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Happy to hear that, my stuff is helping others. I always love to hear that kind of a message from my viewers, okay? But, there's other things as well. Exercise, gaming yourself, watching, television, movies, other activity, extracurricular activity. There's so many you could do. Get out there. Get to a place where you can meet other people. That's the other thing, too. Don't just mope around. Try to get yourself out there so you meet other people and hang out with friends, or, you know what I mean? Don't just become a person who's so living in the past that you just mope around all day. That's the absolute worst, all right? All right. So there you go. Hopefully that advice helps you. And thank you again for the dollar tip. We'll get you up there, even though it was anonymous. We're still going to count it. And we're still going to update the total tips by $1. There we go. Okay. And hopefully, things get better for you. All right. Is that all right? Well, I was just about to give a shout out to the top cheerers, but it looks like my leaderboard is outdated. It didn't update. So what I need to do, I need to refresh my stream chat here on the laptop. So give me a second, everybody. Because it looks like it has not updated in quite some time. Holy moly. Ugh. Yeah, let's see if I can get this to refresh. Let's see. Son of a bitch. Where is it? I'm trying to find the pop out command to get the chat to pop out. There it is. Let's see if this works now. Give it a look. Okay, not loading. Gotta try again. I told you guys my laptop is a piece of garbage. It really is, sadly. It's very old and outdated. It's very old, like super old. And it barely even runs Twitch. It's pretty bad. All right, I think it's working. Okay, it's working. Good. What I'm going to do... All right, let me get this out of the way. All right, I'm going to resize the stream chat here. What are my laptop specs? I have no idea. At this point, the thing is ancient. Like I said, I've had this since... I want to say I bought this in 2012. And I've used it pretty much every single day since 2012. So the thing runs like fucking molasses. It's that slow. It's that bad. Okay, hold on. I'm almost ready, because what I want to do, like I said, I want to give shout-outs to the top cheers of the week, but I got to get my laptop to cooperate with me, and we're almost there. So apologies. Give me 1 second here, everybody. Okay. Good. Okay, so, shout-out to the top 10 cheerers of the week. This will be the last time I'll be able to do this, because then this is going to reset overnight, as I said. So, last chance for any of you to cheer if you'd like to get on the leaderboard. In 10th place, Eternal Napalm. In 9th place, Atlas Telemon. In 8th place, Straight Cash Homie. 7th place goes to Pidaris. 6th place goes to Swaggins. 5th place goes to Pseudonymous Gamer. 4th place goes to That Rich Democrat. 3rd place goes to Goldry Bluzco. 2nd place goes to Uzi Go Hard. And blasting himself into 1st place with a 2,000-bit cheer out of nowhere, it's Infinite 55. So thank you very much to Infinite. Very much now the top cheerer of the week. And in fact, we have to get Infinite up on the leaderboard because that cheer, 2,000-bit cheer, obviously the biggest cheer of the day so far. And a great way to start. So thank you very much, Infinite, for the 2,000-bit cheer. Yeah, you're the top cheerer of the week. Very nice. It was funny because it was going to be Uzi Go Hard. Uzi Go Hard was going to be the top cheerer. And then as I started reading the shoutouts, or the countdown, Infinite did the cheer and boom, blasted himself into 1st place. So very nice. Alrighty. Alright, everyone. So, that is it for the pre-stream. I think I've done everything. I got through the shoutouts. I covered the schedule. We're good to go. Short pre-stream today. Not a heck of a lot to talk about, right? So, we're going to be resuming Resident Evil 2. I'm in the lab. I'm in the plant section of the lab. However, sadly, I died. So what I need to do is go back through the plant section of the lab and redo some stuff. However, the good news here is that I actually have the codes. There's 2 codes that you need to open up the chemical mixer and also the shaft that lets you take you down to the lower labs. And I have the codes to do it already. I wrote them down last night. So I will not have to run around like a fool trying to find the codes and then come back. Instead, I can just go right through, kill the plant guys, get the codes, get the mix of the chemical, and then go right down the shaft into the labs. What I need to do is be careful, because now I know, which I didn't know yesterday, that there are going to be zombies that are going to trigger, and then, if you walk further, that lickers are going to trigger. Okay, I didn't know that. So what ended up happening yesterday was I was walking, and zombies triggered behind me, and I was like, oh, maybe if I just run quickly, I can get into a room and they won't be able to do much. Then lickers triggered in front of me and killed me. All right. So what I need to, I think, do is be slow. If the zombies wake up, turn around, kill them first, then trigger the lickers and see if I can either kill them or just sneak by them. All right. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. But I think we're good to go. I think it'll be a little bit streamlined, even though last night I died. I think we'll be able to progress. From what I understand, under an hour left in Leon's campaign, but I guess it depends on how many times I die and how tough it is against the final boss and everything. So I guess we'll find out. And then we're going to start up Claire. Good stuff, fair enough. All right, thank you guys very much. Let's get started with the conclusion. Resident Evil 2. All right, here we go.